Hello. Bypassing over active grill shelter on Chevy truck 2020 Silverado with a small turbo engine. So gonna keep the upper one because it mounts the front some kind of a fascia. But what I did, I found a broken piece, and I found those the ones the ones that go into actuator itself with the splines, and they got stoppers on it. So what I did, I drilled a hole in them the correct size, and I just put a screw in there to keep it to keep it in. Then I cut out a piece, and pretty much the way it's gonna be mounted like that, and simply, well, this is a salvage truck, so they asked me to do it on a budget, and that's how it's gonna be on a budget. And one more screw, I cut this one so I don't touch any wires. It's gonna be right there. But there is a little issue. These two actuators, actually, look at the numbers. These two actuators, both of them are the correct part number for the lower active grill shelter on this truck. That how did it get like that? First they got the upper grill shelter. It had a Chinese activator that did not work, and it was setting code, so I believe it's completely wrong for this truck, or it's just junk. Then they end up getting the whole bottom shelter from GM, because you cannot get the number for the actuator. Got the number out of it. Got the actuator, but was assuming that this one is gonna have the same. Nope, it's not the same. That's how we end up getting a wrong one. But this one is the correct one for the over one. So I guess have to get the whole thing from GM just to look at the number, because there is no other way to figure out which actuator is actually gonna work on your application. There are different ones, and the single ones, they are completely different. They are working on a different, very different frequency, more on the ground side. So these ones, I was trying to measure them, and they are staying, well, that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, you see, my screw is not gonna be on the way of any wires. That's pretty much how it is. Honestly, I would throw away this junk, because the Chinese think it's gonna cause trouble. It's oh yeah, you see that? That's your automatic. So this one is gonna go like that. It's gonna get stuck, and the whole thing is gonna go back to crap. So honestly, I would like to do the same thing out here. Just cut them down, drill through them, put something to keep them intact, make sure they are not too tight so they don't cause any anything, but just to keep them in. You can even glue them. I mean, I would not glue them in because you might have to remove them, but in reality, the way I did it, there is a hole inside of them, so you can start drilling from inside, drill it, then cut it off, and then find some kind of a screw that you can put and to kind of keep them from losing. And that, if you do that, you have to come up with the special bracket and figure out what kind of a movement it's supposed to have. Here you already have everything, and if you want to remove that bracket, you can cut it down, move it somewhere. I would not place it sideways because I don't think it's gonna, maybe the water will get inside of the shaft or not. Well, it's supposed to be waterproof, so I don't know. If you can find a spot where to just put it in like that and like that, that's one of the ways how to kind of bypass it. I mean, not to bypass it exactly, but just to get rid of this crap. Alright, thank you.